he changed his mind.
Oh.
The Bonanza.
Yeah. So we're good to go now. Should I just go ahead and follow him? I haven't heard either one of these guys call.
No, that's all right.
So go ahead.
They're not moving.
Yep. Do you see anything out the side window there? Anybody coming? I don't see anything.
I can't see.
Yeah.
I can't get my head turned around far enough.
Well, I think we're good to go now. I guess I can taxi out?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, taking off runway 17, Pierce County. And what are we doing?
You're going to go straight out.
Okay.
To the south.
And at Luscombe, we're going to be heading, we're going to be departing the area to the south, Pierce County. I adjusted my trim when I did my pre-flight, so we should be good to go.
$70 miles an hour while you're still in ground effect.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I need to keep working on that.
After takeoff, let the airplane stay in ground effect until you've got your climb speed. And
gotcha.
If there's obstacle problems, the climb speed would be VX, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what VX is in this airplane. It may not have any.
Well, someone put these stickers on here.
Okay. VX60. Well, see now, this airplane was licensed under a prior set of rules before they came out with the VX and VY.
Okay. So it didn't have those initially when it was designed and built?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it had them, but not written down maybe. Obviously the plane had those, it behaved a certain way.
I was impressed with another thing is you kept the wings level.
I'm thinking about it.
Straight.
I'm totally thinking about that. So, okay.
Pierce County, November 36 Juliet Charlie, taking off runway 17, departing to south, Pierce County.
Alright, so we got another guy departing to the south. We might want to keep an eye out on him. Alright, so what do we want to climb up to right now?
We'll climb up to, let's level at about 2,500 feet and do some climbing 90-degree turns.
At 2,500, alright.
Well, no, starting now.
Oh,
So clear yourself and make a climbing right turn. Remember?
Clear right.
These climbing, they're for clearing. To make sure you're not flying into somebody.
Yeah, and we got another guy departing due straight out to the south as well. So we're going to want to maybe get off to one side or the other.
And when you're doing these kind of turns, you keep the wings at a shallow bank.
I got you, for clearing turns.
For clearing turns. And the shallow bank means you get more lift.
Right, yep. So if you're trying to climb.
Yeah, steep turns and climbing
they're not
compatible.
Yep, gotcha. Alright, so that's about 90, and then we want to go on the left 90?
Yep. Clear left.
Clear left, alright.
Okay.
And we just want to keep doing another 90 to the right, another 90 to the left then?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That'll get us off center.
That'll get us away from the airport.
Yep. And clear right.
There you go. Now, when you rolled into that turn,
I need a rudder.
You did not use the rudder.
Yep, I know.
And it yawed away from the turn, didn't it?
Yep, it did.
Now, and then of course when you're in the turn, you know, the ailerons are neutral, so the rudder is neutral.
Right. Except since we're climbing, clear left, then I still want to keep in a little bit of right rudder.
You still hold a little right rudder.
Because we're climbing.
When you get that ball in there, you'll be able to observe that.
Yeah.
Now, we should be high enough now to be in radar contact.
Yeah, well, we don't have no errors here, so they should be seeing, the ship looks like it's functioning.
Yeah. Well, if you're below 2,000 feet, you may be outside of radar, so they can't see you. There's no, they actually can. In this area, they can see you, but
if we popped over a mountain or something, maybe they wouldn't be able to.
The minimum altitude for IFR in this area is 2,000 feet.
Oh, because you're using different ground-based instrumentation to do those instrument approaches and so on?
Well, it's because the radar is, for one thing, this is considered a mountainous area. And the minimum altitude for IFR in a mountainous area is 2,000 feet above the ground. So we're 2,500 is the minimum altitude.
Right, because we're at 2,000 AGL.
But under radar contact, they may allow you to fly lower than that, which...
If they've got you on the screen.
Yeah, they oftentimes vector us around at 2,000 feet around here. So,
okay. Oh, let me put the strobes on.
Okay, let's turn right and follow the section lines west for a little ways, and that
Clear
way.
Right.
And that will get you out of alignment with the, a little further away from the airport.
Yeah.
Final approach course.
Yeah, good.
Or departure course.
Good, I like it.
See, if you don't go past that field out there, you won't be anywhere near
McCord?
But, well,
Fort Lewis, McCord?
Fort Lewis.
Okay, so not beyond the field.
Yeah, the restricted areas are well beyond that.
Gotcha.
So, and there's a little abandoned airstrip down here. It's actually on Fort Lewis, but it's not in the restricted area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you landed there?
Yeah. Oh, no, I haven't landed there. It's kind of rough.
Okay.
But I've used it a lot for, practice approaches with go-arounds.
Gotcha. So if you had big tires, maybe you could land there, but not in your plane or this plane.
Yeah, I wouldn't land there.
Yeah, might damage your airplane.
There's other places you can go. You don't have to land there.
Yeah.
You can see it right there in front of us. North-south runway.
Yeah, I think so. I think I see it.
Just beyond that last line of trees or bushes or whatever.
Yeah, I thought I saw a blinking light out there, but maybe not. I don't see it now.
Okay, let's do a series of steep turns now.
360s?
Yeah.
All right. Clear left.
Yes, Tony, traffic, Skycatcher 162 Hotel Alpha.
Yeah, nice smooth roll in until you've got the bank, then hold that bank. Don't let it steepen or lessen, and maintain your altitude. It's looking great.
180, turning left downwind for 170 here.
If you keep it within 100 feet, which you're not, unless you...
Well, I'm at 80. I'm at about plus 80.
Yeah, you're still okay, but that's kind of the criteria they used to use for a private license, but they don't do that anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, the they took away those limitation requirements saying that you have to stay within 100 feet of this.
Well, what do you have to do now?
You use, you have to, if he doesn't like the way you did it, he'll say, I didn't like that.
So it's not
do
like,
it again.
So it's not like 200 now, it's just whatever.
Yeah, no, they don't have a limitation on it now.
All right, clear right.
Clear right.
Huh, well, it kind of seems like a reduction in the standard.
No, it isn't really. It's kind of gives them a little more subjective attitude about it. Those are good turns. Now they may want you to do a 720-degree turn.
On the test, you mean, or for ADSP?
On the test.
Oh, really? Okay. Should I do that?
Yeah, let's do one.
All right, we'll do it to the left. Clear left from what I can see.
Pierce County traffic 180, turning left base for 17, Pierce.
And add a little power.
Yep, I'm easing it just a little bit.
Traffic, Cessna 180, turning final for 17, Pierce.
Yeah, actually I feel happy about those wingtip strobes, not just for night flying, but like right now, I like the fact that I'm going to be more visible to other pilots.
Right. You feel that little jerk?
Yep.
Yeah, that's hitting your own weight.
Yep.
That means that you did a good job of maintaining your altitude.
Yep, I'm trying to stay pretty close there, not too bad. Still flying through my weight.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's do a 90-degree turn to the left, medium bank.
Clear left.
And then now start your climb to 4,000.
Okay.
We'll go to 3,500 feet. Well, let's go to 4,000. Now, what speed do you climb?
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, going around to 17, Pierce.
County traffic, flight measure 162 Hotel Alpha, about 5 miles to the east, maneuvering for 45 entry left downwind runway 17, Pierce County traffic.
Maintaining good orientation with the section lines on the ground, that's good.
Yeah, I thought, oh, just fly right along that road, but of course the airplane's completely blocking that road out, but
Yeah, you can
if I set up a lot
other references.
Yep, yep, I've got one here. Trying to keep that right wing up.
Alpha on the 45 entry to left downwind.
Up to 35, you said?
Let's go to 4,000.
Yep. Yeah,
That'll keep the FAA happy.
right, it sounds like that's the number they
I'm not
wanted.
sure if it's 1 or 2,000 that they want you to climb.
Okay, yeah, I'll go up to 4 then. Yeah, you can see the smoke is blowing south right there. See that smoke?
Yep.
So definitely, I mean, like you said, it's not a lot of wind, but it does seem like people should be taking off on 3-5.
Looks like there's a little a breeze, not right at the surface though.
Okay. Right, okay, the smoke goes up and then it cuts over.
Roger, we'll be looking up for you. Flight measure 62 Hotel Alpha. We are on the 45 downwind.
Mount St. Helens.
Yep.
Looks like it's missing its top there.
Now, whenever you're going to do stall practice,
We're getting blown this way.
you want to do clearing turns. Just do a couple of 360s is good, you know, to make and with a medium bank,
Okay.
so that you can see and look around for other traffic and note what you see.
Okay. You would do a 360 in both directions or just one direction?
Both directions. You know, you don't get to see what's underneath you on this side and when you're
Yeah.
on a left turn.
Yeah. Do you hear that? That hiss kind of coming and going?
Yeah, that's probably from your radio.
Yeah, it's coming and going.
Yeah.
I told James about that. He didn't say too much. Okay, now I'm 100
Well,
feet too high.
sometimes it can be from your nav radio. But I see your volumes all the way down on your nav radio.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
this one?
yeah. So turn the, this is your frequency control.
Oh, for the nav?
Yeah, put it on 113.4. Okay, now, pull the button out.
And change the bottom one? Or change this one?
Yeah, put it up. 113.4. Nope, put it up. Okay, there you go. Now, is the button out?
Yep.
Okay, you should be able to see what it's telling you there.
This is changing now.
Yeah. Okay. Now, change the mode. Just push the mode button.
What do we want this one on?
I'm just going to let you see what it does.
Okay, yep. Okay.
No, don't leave that alone.
Yep.
No, okay. See what it...
Oh, so it's 2.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's not
okay.
giving you 2 indications.
So that's the radial.
Uh-huh.
So I
Well,
set the and then I can go from or to
Yeah.
on that radial.
And you can, when you pull this button out, you can adjust that radio.
Right. Right. Right.
But,
So that would be south.
see, but that from and to that you see there is not anything to do with your Omni bearing selector.
That's the VOR, right?
Yeah, but it'll give you a bearing to the station.
Right.
And then it'll give you a bearing from the station.
Right.
Digital on that, right just below that line there.
Yeah.
So what's it on now?
180.
Okay.
Well, that's why I was saying it's a southerly heading.
Push the mode. What's it on now?
That's 2.
Okay. It should be giving you a 2 indication to Olympia now, and it's not. I don't know. You might have a problem with your...
Okay, yeah, I'll need to figure that out.
And then if you punch it again, though it goes to from,
Yep.
and then it'll tell you what the direction from that station is.
Oh, what's the frequency of the VOR in?
13.4.
Oh, that one right there, okay.
They put 116.8 on there now.
Oops. No, I want 116.8. And then I flip it to the top, right?
Mm-hmm. Now you should be on Seattle. Let's see here. Yeah, I think you have an antenna problem.
Oh.
Let's see. Okay, let's do some clearing turn.
Alright, and I'm a little bit high, so, okay, we'll...
Just on your traffic.
That's okay.
We're clear left. We'll do a 360 to the left, then a 360 to the right.
Okay, 180, turning crosswind, 17 here.
Just on your traffic to Hotel
Yeah,
Alpha
that-
on finals.
That raspy noise there is not from your...
So 360 Charlie, 3 miles to the south of our nav GPS 3516 land.
from your VOR.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning left downwind for 17 Pierce.
And we'll do one to the right. Everything looked clear as far as I could tell.
Yep. I haven't seen anybody.
Alpha on the upwind runway 17, just on your traffic.
That's 180,
Okay.
I believe, correct?
Charlie is on
Yeah.
downwind, runway.
We'll just roll out going.
Okay.
Pierce County.
Just on traffic to Hotel Alpha, turning left crosswind, runway 17, just on your traffic.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning left base for 17 Pierce.
Okay, now let's put it in a 70-mile-an-hour glide.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning final for 17.
Bring it all the way to an idle.
Okay. Pull up trim.
70-mile-an-hour glide. Now, looking outside, I want you to just put the nose up right up at the base of those mountains. The cowling base. Just keep it and keep looking outside. When you feel the stall, do a recovery. Okay. You did let the nose swerve a little.
I want to add a throttle, then I needed to
Pierce County, 36 Juliet Charlie, turning left.
add right rudder.
Runway 17, Pierce County.
Yeah. Keep the nose straight.
Okay. All right, do it again.
Yeah.
All right, work carb heat on. Go to idle. All right, I'll just keep the nose at the base of the mountain there.
Don't look at your instruments. Look outside.
Yep, I am. Yeah, the nose came off to the right, so. All right, same thing.
Let's try it again, but this time put it in a shallow bank or a medium bank turn.
Pierce County,
Carb heat's
Put it in
on.
a straight glide.
17, Pierce County.
What's that?
Now, just, okay, now start a turn
Pierce traffic, red white RV.
and start bringing the nose up. When you recover, you stop the turn. You want level flight when you recover.
7, just on your traffic.
Okay, you also want to go into a climb when you recover.
Okay. All right. Do it again?
Yep.
Maybe you do a left turn this time?
Okay.
Okay, we'll come back to idle. We're already going 70. There's idle.
Pierce County traffic to Hotel Alpha.
Left turn.
Final runway 17.
Look out the window. Now, you're a little bit too much of a dive.
Oh, I noticed that. So what did I do? I noticed it, but I didn't know what I did to make that happen.
Well, you relaxed the back pressure a little too quick.
Okay, let me try that again then. So we're already at 70. Let's come to idle. We'll do a left turn, add a little left rudder.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning left downwind 17 Pierce.
Ah, that was better, huh?
Yeah, and then you leveled the wings using help with the rudder.
Okay.
Okay, now leave it at about 60, full power, upbeat off.
17 Pierce County.
Okay, bring the nose on up, put it in a little bit of a turn.
RV, final 17 full stop.
Keep pulling the nose up. Keep pulling it up.
Oh, I should have given it
Level the wing.
more right rudder, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Or I mean,
now when you're very slow, there's a lot of pull to the left. The slower you get with full power,
I need more right rudder.
the more right turn, left turn tendency
Okay.
you get, because the propeller is at a higher angle of attack with
Right.
the downward moving blade.
Right, I got that blade trying to pull us around this way.
Yeah.
All right, what do you mean to do now?
Let's do the same thing, only with a left turn. And when you recover, I want you to be level. You know, your guide is to level the wings.
I used rudder that time.
Huh?
I used rudder that time,
Okay. That's good.
and it seemed to be more effective. All right, let me do that again.
Okay.
And I've got full up trim, which is what I would have on land. Or would I want the trim right now? Where would I want the trim?
No, takeoff. This is a takeoff and departure stall.
All right, there we go. Okay. So we're taking off steep. We're in a left turn. We're going really steep.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning final for 17 Pierce.
Okay, yes, I gave it right rudder and right aileron.
Well, you give it a lot of right rudder and it yawed that way.
Okay. So what am I doing wrong there? Or what do I need to do better?
Coordinate the controls.
Okay, all right, let's do that again.
That's better.
Yeah, not much happened there, huh?
Not much.
Let me do that again.
Go straight this time.
Straight, all right. Let me do that one more time. Yeah, I didn't move it a whole lot there, gave it a little left.
You don't need a whole lot. What
Right.
you do is you look at the airplane and you make the airplane, using whatever pressure you need,
Yeah,
make the airplane respond the way you want it.
yeah.
So you learn to adjust your pressures on your controls
Yeah.
to respond to what you want the airplane to do.
Okay. All right, what do you want to do?
Okay, let's level off. Put it in a 45-degree bank left turn.
Pierce County traffic to Hotel Alpha on final runway 17, Pierce County traffic.
Clear left.
Level off. 45-degree bank turn. Steepen it up a little bit. Okay, back off your power a ways. Pull it back to about 2100. We're diving.
Well, not according to the altimeter.
Okay, now we're gonna put it into a. We're gonna stall it by just adding more and more back pressure. Keep adding that back pressure.
17 Pierce.
Don't let the bank steepen that much. Keep adding back pressure. Okay, give it a yank back. Okay.
Pierce County, Skyline 5.
That was a stall.
Cool. And it came out of it real easily.
Yeah, right. Relax the back pressure. It comes out.
Hey, can we do that to the right?
Okay.
And I'm still about the same power setting.
Yeah, that's okay. That way it gets you into the situation quicker. What we're trying to do now is experience the stall. Okay.
Cat flight 4622 departing runway.
All right.
Yeah, keep in mind, I have no idea what I'm doing here.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
All right, yeah, I did what you told me to last time, and I don't know if you noticed, sort of at the last minute there, I just yanked on it, because it wasn't doing anything, this thing keeps flying.
Yeah. Well.
So I went ahead and pulled it the last couple inches, and then it did it. And then I gave it left stick and left rudder, and it seemed to come out real quickly.
Okay, let's put it into a left turn.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 342 departing.
Medium bank.
Pierce County.
Looks clear. Left.
Okay, reduce the power back down to about 1500.
So should I go carb heat?
Carb heat on.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning left base of 17 Pierce.
Pierce County traffic, Star 212, 6 miles northeast 2000.
Let's slow it down. Keep slowing it down.
Pierce County traffic to Hotel Alpha on left downwind runway 17, Pierce County traffic.
Keep slowing it down.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning final for 17 Pierce.
That was weird, it came out of the turn all by itself.
45.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Is that what you would have expected or not?
Well, let me see it here just a minute. We're gonna.
Redway RV, are you taking
Okay, I'm gonna give a left rudder.
It just keeps flying, see that's what I was...
It's not flying, it's dropping like a blivet. See here? Look at this drop.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't think that's accurate, but definitely the altimeter was unwinding.
Well, yeah, the airplane was dropping like a rock.
Pierce County traffic 342.
Let's try it to the left.
Right downwind departure. Left downwind departure. Pierce County.
We'll get it into a left
Pierce
bank.
County traffic, Red Skyhawk, are you on the base right now?
Boy. Amazing.
Pierce traffic 180 is on the
Oh.
for left.
Now then, let's try something else here.
Left base.
Idle.
Yeah, we got
We're
carb.
going to put it in a slip. And stall it.
Runway 17, can I sneak out in front of you there?
That's pretty tame, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty tame. I'm surprised.
56 Mike, turn and final 17, full stop, Pierce County.
Okay, let's go do some landings.
Okay, good. Now let's see, where are we? We're headed, I'm just curious. So this is saying we're headed a little bit, that would be a little bit west of south.
Yeah, you're actually heading straight west.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah, you're on a 270 true.
Okay.
Which would be about a 255 magnetic.
And I know that we've got...
You're looking like you're about 230. This thing is giving you bad news.
The Cascade foothills are to my left. Puget Sound's to my right. And let me just take a look out the window. Looks clear, right? We'll go this way.
Fish Sky traffic, Scout 2 and 2, 3 miles east over Ording Valley, 2000, set up 45 and 17 Pierce. Fish Sky traffic.
Pay close attention because there's other people entering the pattern.
Yep.
Now you can keep it at 90 to 100 miles an hour during your whole maneuver here.
Yep.
When you get ready to descend, just pull it back to 2,000 RPM again.
Okay.
And start your descent. And then maneuver out over the valley, just at the edge of the valley, and then arc your turns so that you're on a 45 entry right over the tank. And you should be at 1,500 feet at that point.
And which tank?
That one right there.
Right there, okay.
Okay, what did he say? I can hardly hear him.
Yeah, it sounded garbled to me.
Okay, you can start a descent.
Pierce County 312, Scout, left downwind 17, Pierce County.
Okay, he's entering the downwind.
Pierce traffic, Scout 2306, turning final.
Okay, let's just start a very shallow turn so that you're going to execute a big, large circle back. You want yourself to be heading northwest over the tank. But you don't want to go south over the tank. You want to turn in so that you're just outside the tank.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then you might kind of let somebody know where you are. You're over Ording Valley. You're maneuvering for a 45.
Okay. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo. We're over the Ording Valley, maneuvering for entry to the 45 for the downwind for runway 17, Pierce County.
Okay. That gives everybody...
Traffic, Cessna 180, turning final for 17 Pierce.
See that everybody knows where you're at and what you're doing.
Okay, good.
Now, yeah, we want to go down to...
Okay, so shallow my turn some.
Shallow, yeah. See, it's not exactly a teardrop. But just maneuver the airplane onto the 45.
Pierce County traffic, pipeline 714 Quebec Kilo, about 4 miles north of the field, southwestbound, low level on pipeline patrol, Pierce County.
Okay, start that turn. Just take you right.
That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, just get yourself set up on about a 300-degree heading. Don't look at the compass.
No.
Midfield, in other words.
No, I got you, yep.
And 1,500 feet.
Yeah, no, I was just looking at the altimeter there.
Okay. Now you want to be at 1,500 before you get to the pattern, see?
So we're good, we're right on the money?
Yeah, you're right on the money. Now, when you get in position, you tell them you're on a 45 right now.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo. We're on a 45 for the downwind for runway 17, Pierce County.
Start your turn on the downwind. Start thinking about your before landing check. You got your fuel selector set on the right tank.
Yep.
And, okay, carburetor heat is on.
Yep.
Okay, you're ready to go. There's the guy on final there.
Okay. We're at 70, let's go full up trim. traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilos, turning left base for runway 17, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning left downwind for 17, Pierce.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, turning final for runway 17, Pierce County. Okay, we're at idle.
Yeah, your goal,
Pretty good, I think.
when you're turning final, your goal is to roll out right on final.
Yep.
Yeah. So kind of maneuver and adjust your bank to do that.
I ballooned just a little bit,
No, you didn't.
but at least I'm
It was
conscious of it.
great. There was no balloon. Your touchdown was perfect.
Boy, I was really happy with that approach, and I know that
And I was too.
the Pappy said that we were a little bit low, but I felt like that was right on the money.
Yeah. Well, you touched down just beyond the numbers. The Pappy's a little further down than that.
Right.
And
that's what I've been starting to get a feel for. Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, taking off runway 17, staying in the pattern, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning left downwind for 17, Pierce.
That was better, right at 70.
Yeah, that's good. You're getting it down here.
Yep.
Pierce County traffic, Skyhawk 97 Papa Delta is 7 miles northeast of the field. We're going to enter the downwind on the 45 for runway 17, Pierce County traffic.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, turning final for runway 17, Pierce County. Yep, swung a little wide, but I'm a hair high, so.
Well, you need to give that guy a little room. So you'll be okay.
Where'd he go?
He's right there at the end of the runway.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He's touching down right now.
Yep, I got it.
Red 170 is turning left base, number 2 to land, 17 Pierce.
He's going around.
Yep.
Okay. See if you can, flatten your glide so it just keeps the lights right where they are.
Wasn't too bad.
Good. It was good.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 kilo, taking off 17, Pierce County.
Pierce County 180 going around for 170 miles east of the field, coming around to enter the downwind on the 45, Pierce County traffic. Runway 17.
Oh.
Skyhawk 2 onto final 17, Pierce County.
Should have kept it a little more level there initially. Not terrible, but
Now that was good. It was not,
I realized it at least, and I shallow my climb a tiny bit.
Yep. See where he's turning in there?
No, I
Right,
can't.
right there. Just
He was behind the door there.
couple of,
Okay.
yeah, he's got a hanger right there in that group.
Okay.
Pierce County traffic, Skyhawk 97 Papa Delta, turning crosswind, runway
Now this
17,
time I want you to try to keep those two lights, two whites and two reds.
Okay. So that'll make us touch down a little bit further down the runway.
Further down the runway, but I want to see you get yourself into a nice 3-degree glide slope.
Pierce County traffic, start 2 and 2
At 70 miles an hour.
To the north, last call, Pierce, yep.
Okay, you got your light picture now. Don't just keep it there. You probably have to add a little power.
I just did.
Pierce County traffic, Skyhawk 172 Papa Tango on the crosswind for runway 7, Pierce.
A little bit high now, just a tiny bit. Pretty close.
Don't overdo it. It's easy to do. You're doing fine.
Just a hair
Keep
above
it
70.
right there. Keep it. Don't let it. I want you to touch down just about at the taxiway there.
Pierce County traffic, Skyhawk 172 Papa Tango on downwind for runway 17, Pierce.
Yeah, when we touched down, I was full back stick.
That's good.
So I think it ended up just about right.
Yep. You were. That's good.
One more time?
Yeah.
So would you normally just use that's a PAPI? I always forget which is a PAPI and which is a VASI, but would you always use that? Or do you aim for the numbers, or what do you do? Whatever you feel like?
I was just trying to get you to get yourself, to adjust your glide path.
Okay.
And you could
control it perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I usually land before that.
Yeah.
But
okay.
like at night, if I'm coming in here, I'll follow the PAPI right on down until I'm very short final.
Good. Gotcha. Okay.
It's okay if you know the area and everything, but if you're going into an airport you don't know at night,
Yep.
You know, especially out in the woods somewhere or something.
There could be a tree at the end.
There could be hills.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. But I understand what your point was of the exercise.
I had a friend that touched down. This was in like Mena, Arkansas, I think.
Mena. That's where Barry Seal, that drug runner for the CIA, lived.
Anyway, he kind of got a little lost, and he actually found an airstrip out there that belonged to Rockefeller.
Really?
And it was a beautifully lit runway.
David Rockefeller?
Whoever he was.
Some big Rockefeller.
Yeah, well, the guy that lives in Arkansas.
Okay.
Anyway. 0 turning left base for 17, Pierce.
He got himself set up on final, and he said the runway just kind of sort of disappeared on. Or the first part of the runway, not the whole thing.
Final for 17, Pierce.
And the next thing he noticed, his wheels were touching down on something, but it was dark and he couldn't see. He poured on the coal and lifted off,
Skyhawk 97 Papa turning crosswind
and went ahead and landed on the runway. But the next day, he went out and took a look.
See what he did?
Yeah, there was a hill out there, on the approach.
Wow.
And as he descended down below the hill and almost lost sight of the runway, but he didn't quite, he could still see the far end of the runway, but he could tell there was something between him and the runway.
Right.
And he's lucky. He didn't,
It
was an open field,
Right. Wow. Slipping it in there.
Pierce County traffic, Skyhawk 172 Papa Tango, turning crosswind for runway 17, Pierce.
Yeah, he was slipping last time.
Skyhawk 97 Papa Delta on the downwind runway 17, Pierce County traffic.
He's trying to do that without any flaps, too.
Right, okay. Oh, there he goes.
Traffic 180 is going around for 17, Pierce County.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo is taking off runway 7, and I'll be staying in the pattern, Pierce County.
Okay, why don't we, this next time, if you got room, cut the base leg a little short, roll out on final high, and slip it to a landing, okay? Where are you going?
I have absolutely no idea what I just did there.
Well, you were banking to the right.
And I don't know why. Oh, I'm in that guy's wingtip vortices.
Oh!
That's what happened. I didn't do that.
I see.
What the f***? Yeah, that made me nervous. See that?
Yep. Yep. Well, let's...
Okay, I'm like, for a second, I'm like, are my aileron cables no longer connected to the ailerons? Because I was...
Okay.
The airplane was doing its own thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that wasn't me, Gene.
Yep. Okay.
Downwind for 17, here.
You probably thought, what's this crazy son of a bitch doing?
Yeah, I thought so. And the airplane was rolling on you. Well, that's a good example.
Yeah, I guess it's a lesson, huh? Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo, turning left crosswind, Pierce County. Runway 17, Pierce County.
I was flying in a Merlin. That's a turboprop that we were using for hauling freight, and I'm making an arrival in San Francisco, north of the field, and we're being on radar vectors at night, and we're in the clouds, and all of a sudden the airplane just goes like that.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo is turning left downwind for runway 17, Pierce County.
But it didn't, you know, it didn't keep rolling. It just kind of rolled up onto almost a vertical bank, and then apparently I had cut across the wake.
Oh boy.
And this is in the clouds.
Wow.
I got it leveled out right away.
Yeah.
And everything, but it was kind of unnerving.
Well, I understand. That was unnerving.
Yep.
For me, at least.
Well, you can think about the fact that you're only about 50 feet off the ground, and
Not a lot of time to fix things.
to you, and yeah.
Pierce County traffic, Cessna 180, turning left base for 17, Pierce.
Now the wake turbulence.
And am I still flying through his wake turbulence right now? Or is that just the weather?
Oh, that's probably the weather, but you don't know at this point.
Yeah.
You aren't flying in his wake turbulence.
Okay.
Because he's below you.
Right, gotcha. And the wakes go down.
The wake descends behind the air.
Leave the pattern on the downwind, Pierce County traffic.
So the way that you get into wakes is if you're just a little low.
Yeah.
Now, on a good way to experience that is to go take a flight in a glider.
Oh.
And get a arrow tow. The guy tows the airplane airborne.
Oh, gotcha. Because you're behind him.
Yeah, I've done a lot of instructing in gliders, but.
Pierce County traffic, Luscombe 1813 Kilo is turning left base for runway 17, Pierce County.
So, one of the things that they have you practice is boxing the wake.
Now let's talk about that later. You want me to slip, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to come in high. We're at 70, so that's...
Yeah, don't worry about the airspeed.
Turning left crosswind for runway 17.
So go ahead, put it in a slip.
Pierce County traffic, Skyhawk 97 Papa Delta is exiting the pounder on the downwind, Pierce County traffic.
Okay. Now you can control things very nicely. The airspeed is not accurate at this point. But you could see that it, you don't really have to worry too much about just to hold the angle that you want. Don't let it, you don't try to maintain your airspeed. Okay, you steered that nicely.
Yeah. All right. Well,
that's all right.
I fixed it. I mean, I was kind of all over there, but that was okay.
That's the kind of thing I like to see.
I didn't ground loop it
because you were fighting it. See?
Right. Well,
you were making appropriate corrections.
Well, some of those earlier lessons,
every time
when I gave up, and you're like, "What are you doing? You're flying it. You're the one who's flying it. Don't let go." So ever since then, I'm not counting on you to do it.
Like I say, you've treated it like I'm not here.
All right. I think I'm good with that for today.
Okay.
What do you think?
I think so.